Good morning, 802, 803. Welcome. So today, really, I just want you all to write a response based on what you're seeing in here, right? So the objective is at the top here, all right? Students will be able to find relevant, sound, and sufficient evidence for specific claims in the text. Make sure when you open this document, the Google Docs document, you put your name, class, and you read the directions, of course. Based on the information below, choose either question 1 or question 2, as it says right, and respond as accurately as needed. Now make sure that I gave you some background knowledge. I remember that I saw some of your responses to an earlier open and do now question on the classwork feed that I opened in the morning, and some of y'all realized that Officer Garrett partner was actually Officer Castillo, who got killed by Quan Banks. And so the question came about: did he really pull the trigger at Justice and Manny because of racism, or was he seeking revenge? Right, it's questionable, it's debatable, but of course, we have to think really what exactly was the cause, or what was happening in his mind. So here in chapter 22, it says that the defense attorney for Officer Garrett states, above certain levels, noise or noise disturbance is detrimental or harmful to the health and welfare of the citizenry and the individual's right to peaceful and enjoyment, or peace and enjoyment. Okay. Uh, Therefore, it is hereby declared to be the policy of the city to prohibit noise disturbances from all sources. That's on page 191, right? So on that page, right, they were in the courtroom. Justice was on trial. He was trying to really find his justice. I gotta defend my homie, right? And so they came across this policy. Noise disturbances at certain levels is harmful and is disturbing. But in chapter 17, we also learned a different possibility when Justice spoke with Quan Banks, right? Justice said to himself, who's to say Garrett Tyson's quickness to pull a trigger wasn't caused by seeing his partner killed by a black kid? It's no excuse, of course, but just knows the effects of trauma are real. So this brings up the understanding that maybe Garrett was seeking revenge, right? Or maybe he was being racist, right? In addition, we also have to take in consideration the possibility that, did the was the noise level also disturbing? And so we have to wonder: are they trying to say that the music was the cause? Right. So now we have these three things that are playing out right here. So I mean, my question really that I want you all to really think about is that is the law right? Is a law fair? Should there be a law where your music has to be controlled? So as you look at the two questions below, it says, based on information above, and you're reading, do you believe that a law controlling how loud you can play your music is a fair law? Why or why not? There's also a second question. They're similar. Which one are you feel like you can answer more? Now, if you look a little bit more closer here, there's a graphic organizer, right? If not needed, you erase and begin writing, right? So if you don't need this graphic organizer, you can always erase it and just start writing, okay? If you do need it, I suggest write in it first, okay? And make sure that when you're writing in it, I do want to be able to check this task. So you can click turn in, right? And I'll try to make sure that I check it right after you finish it. But I suggest that if this graphic organizer is needed where you need to monitor your thoughts, make sure that you're using it. Okay. That being said, I'll be on the stream, and the questions you can ask me. I'll post the audio version of the book so that way you can listen to those chapters, and yes, you will have to take notes as necessary. That's about it. All the best.